Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you the details of this car. This is the new Toyota Aygo X. It's got the full hybrid powertrain. It's actually the first model in this segment with the full hybrid. Also, the model in our video has got the GR Sport trim available for the first time on the Aygo X model. Now let's start with the design itself. Distinctive look on the road, that's for sure. The GR Sport gives you more sporty look, but also tuned suspension and the steering as well. The lights have the lovely lighting signature. You see the daytime running LEDs in the upper section. They're flickering just on the camera, of course. And then when I lock the car, you can see that these turn into indicators. By the way, here is the key. Very lovely key, I would say. Now moving on to the side, 3 meters, 77.6 centimeters is the length of the car. Sits on either 17 or 18-inch wheels. Here we have the 18-inch wheels. Take a look at those pronounced wheel arches, giving it definitely unique styling on the road, and so does this dual tone color. So you see here, this is the C-pillar, and the back of the car is in different color compared to this section here. Of course, we have the black contrasting bonnet, roof, C-pillar, but also back as well. But before we move on to the back of the car, let me show you the wheels. So again, 18-inch for the GR Sport trim, 175/60 R18. That's the dimension of the tires. Now the indicators are now here on the mirrors. So I will now lock the car once again. A very cool design detail here. So the pronounced side skirts. Now from close, the C-pillar. And here is the back of the car with the lovely lighting signature for those taillights. So they have the vertical shape, as you can see, and then lovely lighting signature. Stay tuned for the night drive as well. And again, dual tone, GR Sport lettering. Here you can notice that this is of course the hybrid, as I already mentioned. Aygo X lettering, Toyota badge, and now the car locked, so we will unlock it once again. Press this, and here we are greeted with the trunk space. Actually, here we have 231 liters of space, so really decent. I have this backpack here, but as you can see, you can put a few of those, for example, and then tire repair kit is over there. Let me move the backpack to show you. There we go, some tools, and yeah, also convenient features, the hooks for your shopping bags on the sides. Now that we saw the exterior, it's time for the interior. Tell me, how do you like the design of the new Aygo X? And now let's put the lights back to auto. So I had it on. That's why we have the beeping. Very nice modern layout here. And also take a look at those seats for the GR Sport trim with the GR logo and the integrated headrest. Before we see it from driver's perspective, let's check out the door panel. So the classic switches here for the front windows. This is for the mirrors, and the really actually decent amount of room for a car of this size in this door pocket. Now let's see it from driver's perspective. Starting with the wider angle, power button is here. Press it, the car comes to life. We are greeted with the screens. The 7-inch digital cockpit in front of the driver and the main touchscreen in here. I quite like the design of this. I think it looks very cool and definitely unique styling. Now let's change the view and let me show you more details. GR logo here on the steering wheel that has the physical buttons, which is always nice to see. There's a lot that you can configure and actually, you know, adjust here on the digital cockpit. I will go through that a bit later on. Now the design of the dashboard, again, very cool in my opinion, with the large touchscreen in the middle, but also very cool design elements. Hazard lights are here, and then also this design for the air vents. Now, the glove compartment is pretty decent for a car of this size. And now the AC is on switches. So that's, very convenient. You can adjust the temperature here. Have dual, now you adjust the temperature for the passenger's side. And yeah, here the air blower. And this is all very easy to operate. USB-C ports, and also the power supply, the heated seats on the model in our video, wireless charging pad in the middle. This is the gear selector. The car also has the B mode, of course, full hybrid, and then you have maximum recuperation of energy. Drive mode selector is here. There are different driving modes: power, eco, and the standard one. Also there is the EV mode, and as you can see now, if you start driving, you see currently hybrid battery is low, so we don't have the EV mode. When we start driving, the engine would probably turn on, but of course then you will also have the option to turn it on once the battery charges, and it's the full hybrid, so self-charging hybrid, no need to plug it in. Auto hold, electronic parking brake, and the cup holders, they are not adjustable. And in the middle you see the central bridge, and there is no armrest in here. Now the infotainment system, it's a well-known system from Toyota, very easy to use it. So here is where you would have the navigation, but subscription has expired, so you can subscribe here for the navigation. And then also phone connection, vehicle, you have the info for your trip, and also energy flow. This is very cool. And then you can also customize lights, door control, climate, and utility. Then connected menu and the settings. You have, for example, general settings, where you can also change the language, for example. But also here is, you can have the screen beep when you touch it, so we can leave it on. Sound and media. This car has got the JBL sound system. That sounds very nice. And yeah, those are the settings for the sound and media. Then navigation, vehicle customize, we already covered that. And yeah, also let's check out for display. You can adjust the brightness, contrast, you can have it automatic, or you can have the nighttime dark one. And now you see the engine turns on. Anyway, this can be then configured either manually or automatic one. You can turn it on. Currently we have it then for the daytime, the light theme, and camera screen adjustments. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Again, a well-known system from Toyota, very easy to use it. And yeah, also you can turn off the speed warning sound here, so very easy to do it. And this is a big thumb up for me, because you don't need to go into the menus. Now, speaking about menus for the driver assistance safety systems, if we go here to the settings, look at this, meter brightness. So if we hold OK, now you can adjust the brightness for the digital cockpit. That will put it to maximum. Lane departure alert system, PCS, PDA, parking assist. Look at this, all this can be configured here. And also if we hold OK, now look at this, you have additional things that you can then adjust, including the driver monitor alert. Let's go back. And also the tire pressure setting is here. So yeah, those are the things that you can then configure here on the digital cockpit. The sun visor, hello there, the light, and also for the passenger. 2 meters, 43 is the length of the wheelbase on this car. Now let's check out the rear bench. And by the way, in order to open this window, you do it manually like this. And if you want to close it, this is how you do it. So now I will jump on board. All right. Okay, so maybe like this. This is the situation. I'm 1.87 m. So yeah, the central bridge going all the way up here. Aygo X lettering here on the seat. And situation for my head. So this is how it looks. But yeah, for like shorter trips, I would be actually comfortable here, but not for, you know, few hour road trips. I would prefer to drive this car. Time for numbers and stats. This car has got the full hybrid powertrain, as I already mentioned. It's the 1.5 liter full hybrid producing 116 horsepower, so a lot more compared to the predecessor, which had the petrol engine. Let's talk about the numbers. From 0 to 100 kilometers per hour takes just 9.2 seconds, while the top speed is 172 kilometers per hour. 3.7 liters is the WLTP consumption per 100 kilometers. The car has got the 30-liter fuel tank and also the lowest CO2 emission on the market when it comes to the non-plug-in hybrid models. So that's really impressive, and those are some nice specs. Also stay tuned for the point of view test drive to see how nice and smooth the drive is in this car. Another walk around, this time with lights and indicators turned on. So you see now how the daytime running LEDs, they become indicators here on the front. Also the indicators now here on the side are attached to the wing mirrors. And this is how it looks from the rear. Alright guys, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do subscribe for more. We are now going on a point of view test drive, so stay tuned for that and see you on the next one. Bye bye.